cops are paying the price of other cops, right?
There's
1,000%.
no
Yes,
harm.
100%.
And is there a way to like watch who's
No,
signing
you
them
can't
out,
log
right?
it. You can't log it.
Well, they're doing
Well,
the
what I've
like this
asked,
new RP where they have like a gatekeeper at the door, and he's like, "All right, what's your ID? I need to check your license plate." So they see how long and how many times you've come in and out. And
No one wants to play that guy though.
but there's somebody. It's
No one talks
hilarious.
like that.
Bro, preach.
Well,
Well,
who they
what
have
I'm
playing
trying
that
to get,
guy is a guy that's like Spaceboy, who's waiting to become a cop for 6 months. That's who's playing that guy.
But even then, asking like a prospective cadet like that to sit there and do that shit is so fucking.
How do you
lame,
make
dude.
how do you make the fucking little bubbles,
Like
chat?
I feel like if
the
it was
overlay
a log,
bubbles,
right? Like
I
if
forget how to do that.
Pulling the shared car out
For stream, it's like you can find it in a link. No, it's not an overlay setting.
I've asked Alex
No,
to do
there's a
one of the
website
code
for it. I used to
monkeys,
use it for
so
Among
that
Us.
Once you
Yeah,
pulling a shared
Neon
vehicle out,
Prawn,
it will
you found
give a
it,
log of,
baby.
he
Thank
was
you.
driving it last.
Oh,
If it's
oh,
completely
champ.
fucked,
Yes.
then you will see that
Thank
it's
you.
completely fucked. And
like I
this
said, I
person's
think-
fault. They were driving it last.
I think
That's
it'd
really
be
good
super
because,
effective to have little police
No.
kits to where you could like the mechanics could walk up to the fucking car. It'd be a box of police kits, and they'd put it. It takes 30 seconds for them to put it on the entire car. Fucking gone and out of there. Easy fix.
But it's also a mechanic problem, because what I'm trying to encourage the shops to do is to stack on cars. Because if you've got, especially now that you can do multiple parts at once and you can have multiple mechanics on the car, if they just do the paperwork right and they stack on it, you could get that car out the door in like a minute.
Oh, you're saying they could hit that shit
agreed.
basically, huh?
Who plays Ortiz at the fucking Hayes? God, it's
Oh, that's
41.
40. That's awesome.
41. He's the best.
The one time I went there, dude, he fucking had my car fixed in 2 minutes, and like it was because he stacked on it like that. So it was tight.
I mean, I don't think it's the time to fix it. It's the like I never have a problem getting it fixed. It's just expensive, and like these people are trying to farm for their car, so they're not fixing their own shit, and they sit on a bag and then they just dump it off. They get their car first, and you're still sitting there with that shared one.
Dude, let me
And
tell you.
I fix that thing all the time.
Let me tell you. I play on the U
Trick.
shift. I played in the U shift most of the time, which is receiving the cars after the NA shift. I've spent about 50 grand on my money in other people's repairs because nobody repairs their cars.
Just be a hitman. Just be a hitman. The money's insane.
Your top character has 50 grand and fucking Moon's character has 15.
By the way, do people do? Can I ask that? Do people do stuff on that on like the later fucking tsunami? Because I've gone on and I will do like some small crime within the first like hour or two of that server, and I have all fucking 7 or 8 of the cops roll up on me.
Nobody's banked.
Dude, yeah, Sab, that one fucking day where I was doing Oxy and you guys chased me, I couldn't believe it. I was laughing my ass off. I couldn't believe it. And literally every single time on that server, I swear to God, I get 8 or 9 cops on me for doing absolutely nothing. I wonder what people are doing.
And his shift is so polarizing. You have the Chang Gang of the world, CB, you got Mike Block, Mel Rickenbacker, you got all these guys racing. It is crazy what happens in the net compared to other shifts.
Yeah, I just got put in there with entire gangs.
Espinosa has his own fucking car. That's why he's got 50K in the bank.
Oh hell yeah! I rushed to get my car, dude. I never want to pay a shared car again,
bro. I want one too, man. I found out that cadets cannot have their own CVPI.
Well,
that's what I
because you're not fully hired yet, so it's like if you buy a car, it's like, oh, we need that back now.
Oh, you guys need some incentive. You guys don't make money for catching motherfuckers on big crimes or anything?
I wish the money we get from like a Falika bank, we get to keep it and split between the cops.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be some incentive. I recommend hard for that.
I have a question.
Like when they catch the cartel, they throw down the money and the fucking guns. I want that.
Scalp a little bit.
Can you guys take like a picture with like the haul that you got? That'd look cool.
I get money for going to pings.
No.
I think
it's a set rate.
What the? I think the fix for this is that cops should get a percentage of arrests.
I agree.
You arrest someone with a 7K
then think
fine.
about how hard cops
No.
are going to go.
Cops
are going
to go. You do not want that.
But that's the good thing, though.
I did it, boys.
Cops to go hard.
I did it.
You guys they're lacking
fucking
heavily
figured it out.
in car chases.
Let's
but
fucking
they're doing
go.
good in the gunfights.
I'm
right?
so happy about my accomplishment right now.
Let's be honest, like I mean, how many cops? Like, I hope not everyone would do this.
What did he say?
But
Check
like, how
Buddha's
many cops
message.
are gonna
Wait,
sit there and
Buddha's
be
in
like, "Oh,
here.
we gotta arrest these
Ask
guys
them when
because we
that
want to get the
masturbate. Do
money."
they finish their
Like,
off?
the money is
when you get arrested for
incentive.
jaywalking, but
Ask them when they masturbate. Do they
But
finish
yeah,
their
but
offhand or finish their main? It's important to know this.
I don't
think
want
that's
to.
too
Like,
late.
what I'm trying to
How you
say
touch.
is,
Oh,
I get it, but what
God.
I'm trying to say is, if it happening, obviously at first you guys are trying to make money doing it, but soon after you guys are going to be able to have the money. Like, but my only problem wasn't 2.0.
Yo,
This is my
look at this.
biggest
Look at this.
fucking
Look at this. Look at
frustration,
this.
and
Buddha's a
fuck
real
whoever
one,
did
boys.
it. To be honest,
You want to know?
is
You want to know
whenever
how
I would
Buddha's a
try
real
to
one?
get a fucking
Hold on one
racing
second.
car, and one of
I
you
gotta show you
fucks
this
had
shit.
like this.
I'm deafening for a second. You want to know why Buddha's a real one, dude? 2019, motherfucker. 2019. Raj Patel. It could though. What the fuck? Raj never says anything true, lol. I'm about to poop. Winky face. This motherfucker has been about poop. One time out. Good, great chatter. This motherfucker's been about poop for years, okay? I think Asana's making this guy realize that he's racist. Give me 100 subs. I'll come hack for you. Give me 100 subs first. You're rich. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, hold on. Here, I'll go back to the server now. To the Discord podcast.
Kyle, what exactly happened today? Go ahead and break it down from us for a fundamental standpoint.
Nothing even really happened. I don't think anything really happened. Nothing out of the norm.
Wait, do you want to get on the call, Buddha?
crazy.
Yeah, it's a normal
slow
day.
Yeah, just another day at the office.
When you woke up today, did you think you'd be the most hated person in the server?
Oh, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything people were saying that I did. I tried to de-escalate things so the other smaller streamers didn't get shit. Because I don't really.
That's
really
what I was
care
doing
about
all day,
optics that
man.
much.
Yeah.
But it's
I woke up at like 5 p.m. today and was like, damn, some stuff happened, huh?
I think all
Nice.
of us started stream with 150 fucking clips in their chat.
Yeah, my fucking stream started heavy today. It was kind of crazy.
What do you
Here's
think
someone
about that
1G, man.
though? What do you think about that though, Kyle? Being able to respond to pings and getting paid through via pings instead of.
I made that suggestion months ago.
That's how it was.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it used to be. But
Nah, they mean get a percentage of so if you jail someone for a robbery, you get 10% of it. You know what I mean? So that way you get a little added income.
But why not? So I think the ping idea would actually be better for that
Yeah,
because
so
win or lose
doesn't matter. Yeah.
So you
Agreed.
get paid for responding to calls. So if you actually, I don't want to say you actually do your job, but if you actually get a call for a bank and you get to that bank, boom, you get an instant deposit because of it. You know what I mean?
Well, there was that wasn't 2.0. We thought we had it for 3.0, but I think we used it by mistake. It's the ping pay shit. That was a 2.0.
Yeah. Well, I do
it's
some
just-
next level RP stuff where I only pick up my paycheck once a week. So plus
Damn.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like we need more cops, and I feel like all of you guys should play cops. Let's all play cops. Let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
We've tried.
Well, there's a ton of them.
I know.
Criminals
That's
right
the
now.
kind
I'd
of
be a cop. I'd be a cop in a heartbeat.
Okay, you guys all be cops. I'll be the only criminal.
Put me in, put me in.
We're gonna need more fucking cop cars, boys.
Yeah.
We ain't got enough of them.
I got it ready. Look at Discord. There's like 25 there.
Bro, we have a lot of cops. They're all
Yeah.
I'd say half of them play criminals main at the moment.
Yep.
Also, real
I've,
quick,
I've played my
Afro-
cop for 4 hours since the start of 3.0.
Real quick, Afro also joined the call, so time for his hot take that will get clipped and taken out of
Guys,
context.
if it'll get
Afro,
smoked,
go.
Afro.
Fog.
Yeah, Afro, yeah, smoke.
Listen, you guys need some cop characters that already got their crims set in stone, good to go, ready to rumble. You know,
Let us know.
Afro, tell me,
time.
Afro, what's it like being the Casey Tron of GTA roleplay? I saw, dude, I was talking today. I saw somebody going at you, calling you despicable and hateful, and I opened their Twitter. They're 13.
Yeah.
It was like this fully
Afro.
Yeah, it was like
so quick.
What were you getting hate for?
The stuff with Ray.
I did, bro. I walked.
what even
I
happened?
rolled up to someone and I was like, "Hey, yo, I'm playing Dex. I don't know. I'm just playing Dex." Someone rolls through in the hood at night in the car. I was like, "Hey, yo." So I've been doing this thing. If you roll through the hood, I'm just gonna check you. Like, yo, don't stop. Like, you should not be coming through this hood and the south side. Don't stop. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what they're like. Oh, you're a cat calling her, and she learned.
Oh my god, I saw
You shoot people. I was like, okay, bro. No one's cat calling.
See, I like that though, because when you roll through Southside, like I remember back in the day, and I'm talking when I
I
first joined
cranked
the
his
server, bro. I
I
couldn't
cranked his
stop
volume. I
getting
still
fucking
can't hear
robbed.
him.
I go to the docks, the Russians fucking robbed me. I go to the South Side, I get robbed by GSF and the Vagos. Bro, it's unfucking believable, man. I go up north, I get permit by Chain Gang. It was fucking ridiculous,
bro. Dude, my favorite moment of 2.0 was getting picked up by GSF and Dex and like 2 of his friends, and they took me to Forum Drive, and then RP robbed me of my shoes and threw them on a fucking like a electric post or whatever, and told me to get the fuck out. They made me cry and then like made me walk all the way.
bro.
back.
Like that's the kind of shit that I've always like, dude. That's the shit that I miss. Like, and I don't get me wrong. I mean, we're all somewhat cool out of character, but like in character, dude, I want it to be to where like, dude, fucking if you're fucking GSF, you see a Vagos motherfucker rolling up on your hood wearing yellow, yo, what up, motherfucker? Like, what's good?
I definitely
you know, like
I did that yesterday. Like, I'm not like I saw what's his name? What's it? It's MVP. And he's Mando. I said that's my son though. You don't know Mando. What you talking? You my son. So I saw him. I just saw a purple person. I don't know who it was. Someone named Purple. Oh, that comes. Who is that? Like,
yeah,
we're just
exactly.
We're just talking.
GSF has always been the best of like RP and out
always.
Yep, just don't have the best shooters. That's all.
Well, they don't just shoot you; they'll walk up to you and talk to you and decide whether they want to rob you.
Dude,
Or not,
I swear to God, I have never been more terrified of playing this game than after fucking the beef between CG and GSF. Like we were talking about this earlier before a bunch of you guys joined, and I'm fucking babysitting Bridget and like teaching her how to do Oxy, and GSF rolls up on us after all that fucking beef. I literally pissed my pants. I was so fucking terrified of you guys, but like I don't know, you guys' stuff's like fucking good. The stuff with Ray was like. That just happens. Like it's not your fault. It's just I don't know.
That is something that happens on the day. I don't know how many people that like come.
I watched the clip. I thought it was fine. Like and honestly, everyone resolved it in RP, and it was fucking. It made for some good content that day.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters is that people resolve whatever happens or whatever like mistake or something that's lost in translation. It's like. Stuff happens. I could care less. She's like, I love the best part was I heard her go, should I shoot him? I want to shoot him in the shoulder. Can I shoot him in the shoulder? She's like, no, that's the guy from GSF. And then boom, boom. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Like, that's what you get for catcalling. I was like, yo, I wasn't going to tell her that she is smart for actually.
That's how it goes in real life. People just shooting other people for catcalling them, you know.
There you go. There you go.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But no, so with regard to what happened today, I mean, I feel the same way Kyle does. It seems kind of just like just a normal day in like a role play, in a role play server. It just so happens as a person who has a lot of notoriety.
Why the fuck is this guy doing 24-hour streams literally every day? Like
he's addicted. That's why.
I
just think they can be me, man. I can handle.
I'm genuinely worried for XQC's like physical and mental health. Please.
I don't know how he
No, I physically have to remove myself after a certain point. Otherwise, I just keep going, and then I sit in bed, and then I watch other. The first time I'm actually watching Twitch streamers is because of roleplay. Like I never watched Twitch.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Fucking hooked.
But now I fucking watch other RP players, and then immediately I'm like, oh fuck, I just want to go back. I want to get on.
Here to stay.
It's an addicting world to be a part of, especially when you first get involved into it.
And
right?
there's so much happening at once.
He always has the excuse that he can tell himself that he's working, he's making money, he's what I mean. So it's like you don't ever have to tell yourself to stop, really. Well, I mean, obviously for sleep sometimes.
Yeah, but it's an MMORPG. It's literally an MMORPG. Like I mean,
it is an MMO.
I'd say what he's doing is pretty typical, like MMO high tier hours. That's pretty typical.
World of Warcraft back in 2013 when all of us
rough.
were sitting there raiding for 27 hours straight because we wanted to finish the final
2013.
boss.
I never
You know what I
done that
mean?
shit.
Well, anyone
grew
here
up on
played
that.
WoW
I can't
religiously.
do
You guys
24
know what I'm
hours
saying.
regardless. My heart starts racing. I'm just done.
Dude, I played RuneScape all
24 is the
fucking day,
worst.
every fucking day for God knows how long when I was growing up, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's healthy. That's just me though.
Like he averages like 20 hours a day, right?
Hey, I also was
Listen, guys, It's easy to stream 800 hours a
Shut
month.
up.
Oh my god, you're
No,
not.
no,
There's
no.
a site.
fucking
There's a
sicko.
site that
You
tracks,
have
by
to
the way,
admit,
how much
when
you're in.
you have to
Guys-
admit when that tweet comes out every fucking however many times you get tagged in those weird tweets where it's like the top 10 of the week, this blah blah blah, you know, XQC's fucking stream hours are so fucking.
So
I think
crazy.
he had 200 hours in 2 weeks. So like, what the
Literally how? Literally
Like,
how? Have any of you guys
100.
ever streamed like that before? Have any of you ever?
No, I wouldn't even
Nah.
want to.
The only, yeah, I mean, look, I've never done like 24-hour streams, but I mean, my average was like every single day, 366 days. I think it was like 10 or 11 hours last year. And then I started taking Sundays off. I mean, I still do like 12 to 14 hours usually, but I don't know how the fuck he goes for 24 or 20 hours in a row. You know what I mean? I don't know how the fuck he does that.
Can you guys
Does he,
really
like, get up to
correlate
drink?
all of like a lot of his bad moments to him being at like late hours?
Well,
of
let's
the night?
let's
think that's
pause
a big
there
part.
because we have another special guest entering.
Fuck
Penta.
you. Fuck you.
Penta is here.
Shit fucking cop.
My neighbor.
Hey,
Not wrong.
Hey,
Actually the fucking
hey.
worst.
Hello.
Welcome, Penta.
hello.
So
Listen, for the record, I like Wrangler more than his first cop.
Jordan.
Deal.
True.
Summit, I love your second. Oh wait.
All right, so I just wanna let Penta, I just want you to talk, bro. Just tell us what exactly happened today. Like, what the fuck went on?
What are you,
So,
fucking
like,
Jenny Jones?
Yeah, so like, walk me through your morning
The
routine. Like, what
Zoomers
did you
aren't
have for
gonna get that.
breakfast?
No,
When did you go
they
to the
won't know what you're talking
bathroom? Just
about.
walk me through your IRL routine.
And let
What'd
me
you do
just
this
say,
morning?
it was so funny to see after all of this shit, you start streaming. The first thing you do is play the "You Got Wrangled" YouTube video, which made me laugh
Such
so
a piece of shit.
fucking hard. Because
That's my intro, dude. I play that every day.
I know it just made me laugh because people were posting it in my channel. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I click on it, and he's like, "You said something." You're like, "We got him," and it's like, "Ba-da-da-da-da," and I was like, "Oh, this guy is a fucking." So tell us what exactly happened.
I just want to clear that up. I did not start my stream and say we got him. Okay. I don't know what you watched. Okay.
I'll show you the clip.
I-
I'll show you the clip.
okay.
But
I just want to
continue.
be
I want you
very.
to tell us what happened.
Okay.
Why are people saying Pepe the Wrangler? Is he the one? Is he the reason why she's like?
Is everything okay?
Was he
go
one of the
ahead,
cops
yeah,
on the
good
scene?
shit.
or something?
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know, dude. Some guys started talking shit to me, so I started talking shit to him.
Right,
that's
okay,
it.
so I'm just getting caught up because I was doing Easter shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Did this guy actually say "Good luck on the streets" once I'm gone? Can someone clear this up for me?
I don't know. I didn't really catch it. I don't know, man. I just like I was trying to like RP it, and then it felt like, you know, and then I realized it was OOC, and I was like, well, shit. I guess I got some fucking ammo sitting around. I guess I'll just let some shots fly. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's just really. Yeah, I don't know, Hutch. Do you talk shit to people when they talk shit to you?
Of course.
Well, there. I mean, it's not like I started the stream and I was like, "Here we go."
Are people mad at you for saying that?
Rubbing your hands like.
How-
Are people mad at you for saying that at all?
What's up?
Are people mad at you for saying that at all?
Mad at me?
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
No, no. All right. Listen, motherfucker. We're not like role playing. I'm just asking because I think you
I
were
don't
totally
role
valid for saying that. Like,
Yeah, of course people are mad. Of course
yeah.
people are mad.
I think it's very. I don't know. I do think that's
Right,
like
you know
one
what?
of the worst
and
things.
I apologize. That was a little defensive of me. But I started my stream. I was like, oh well, this is gonna be the worst Easter ever, man. My favorite holiday.
Man, fuck Easter, man.
This is gonna fucking suck, dude. So I'm sorry. And no one's really actually, it's actually not been bad. There's been a few people. Only like 6 people have told me to kill myself.
I got like 300 DMs today. I read all of them.
I feel like we switched roles because I take the heat for you in RP. You took the heat for me in real life. People were pissed at you, Kyle. They were like,
yeah, for
I
whatever
didn't even
reason.
do anything. That's
talk
the
shit
thing.
back.
I didn't do
You
shit.
should have thought about that before you were a
I
shit cop.
I think the reason people are pissed at Kyle is because you took his phone and we're talking about taking his phone.
I
does
didn't
what does that even
actually
mean?
do it though.
What
I
does
just
that
went
even
along
mean?
with it. I was trolling all the
Oh
stream
no shit!
hoppers.
I was just
Yeah.
looking at a clip that people are pissed.
So Moon, basically to catch you up, there's clips that are basically showing that, or that are trying to state that cops, and this has happened to
Like
me,
there's
and I think
legit
it's
people in
happened to
my chat right
everyone
now,
here.
Kyle, saying, "Yes, you did. Yes, you
That
did."
cops
I
are
took his lock
intentionally
picks and I forgot to give him his phone. It's not a big fucking deal. I
that
can take
that
his 3 other ones.
What does
that
taking his phone even do?
so
Like,
that cops are intentionally taking phones, keeping them on their person to fuck that person from being able to get back into the city.
Nobody should
from
be
the
doing that
prison.
though. Nobody should be doing that.
I
So-
never take phones.
For the
Yeah.
record, that's only
If it
happened to me. I
happens
think
with
mistake.
one time ever, and I think it
Oh,
was
is that true,
mistake.
Ziggy? You never take
So-
phones. Is that what you're saying? That's so interesting.
Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this: Ziggy gave me and Johnny a ride along, and I don't think he had permission from an FBO.
You needed a ride back to the city, okay? I showed up. Listen, the thing is though, is Coil, he was on auto, and we, did the whole thing where we took your stuff, or slash meet it rather, but we didn't actually take his phone. And he got on his phone in the cells as Otto Delmar and was like trying to ring somebody up. And we're like, we have your phone. He's like, oh, why didn't you just fucking take it? So it was like, oh, okay, guess we're taking the phone.
dude,
Yeah.
we literally we have to take phones because otherwise they'll be like calling their friends. Like if Wrangler's trying to do a raid
Yeah,
or
but
some
you can
shit.
RP take their phone, can't you? You can just like make it very clear.
Yeah,
that
right.
doesn't work
Take your
every
phone.
time.
Well, I mean,
The thing is that people kind of just like,
People will shitlord that sometimes.
Yeah, I
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I got shot in the face by an imaginary gun in
Me
the
too.
holding cells.
I pulled my gun.
We can RP take anything.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was so goddamn funny.
That was so
Yeah.
fucking
It was
funny,
pretty funny.
bro.
No, the best is the
That was
tactical
pretty
barrel
funny.
roll from fucking Cornwood, dude. S-Fan.
And then the instant
That's fair,
headshot
just
when he
pop
got
him
Getting
fuck
wrecked
off,
by a
dude,
WoW
one lead.
streamer is just gotta be the worst.
Oh my god. Holy
I say this as someone who's just terrible at all
listen,
video
bro,
games, so
he does play Reinhardt, bro. Okay.
I feel like Cornwood is less of a target when he's just standing up. When he's rolling, it's just a big ball of just
Yeah,
like it's just literally a giant target.
it's a lot of man.
Has anyone else
on it.
complained about getting their phone taken?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Yes.
have, yeah. I didn't even.
Yeah.
Well, I always thought it was a bug. I thought it was a glitch.
No.
I know, like
Now I know it's
notoriously-
fucking deliberate. Okay,
Well,
now I know.
I try to give it back. I try to give it back. Sometimes I don't even take it. Depends on the person. Like if I know they're gonna fuck on their phone when they're in the holding cell, I'll take it. And then sometimes I forget, and I'm like, you can come back and get it.
So my rule is that I RP take the phones until the person just ignores that, and then I'm taking the phones.
Yeah.
I like that.
No,
I like that.
yeah, it's not a
It
bad
falls.
idea.
There is that category, right, where if somebody does something, for lack of a better word, shitlordy, sometimes the cops have to do things that they otherwise.
That was
would not
before
have
ban
to
bringing up
do.
bullshit to kick someone down. Nice big menu
Absolutely.
art. That's a joke,
Can I say
man.
one
That's
thing I've actually
lighthearted.
been
You know
really
that, right?
appreciating
That's
that the
like
cops
a
have been doing
moment
is you guys
where
have been going super
we're
chill
just like
on the crims.
That's not like
when we
actually
get
bullying.
fucked by
That's like
NVL stuff, 'cause
literally
you have no idea how
humanizing
fucking frustrating
the
that is. Like,
situation.
you guys going chill on us for that feels so good.
We're
Even if
You know that,
hold on,
right?
hold
That
on.
was like a fun moment.
All in this
And it's me
together.
saying
Let me
that
start this
I'm
off.
the worst
Even if
shooter
someone
on the
NVLs
planet.
You, that doesn't mean you have to shoot them in the fucking head at the Alta Tree Apartments or in the middle
That's
of
what
the
I-
city, dog.
No,
That's what I'm
no,
gonna
no,
do.
we do.
Straight up.
I
No,
I
that
think
wasn't
we do. I
bait.
think
That was
the rule
probably
should
like
be if
a
someone
genuine
NVLs you,
sad
you shoot
person.
them. Like people have to learn.
You are
I
a
agree
human
with that.
being existing in a server that is a city. You are roleplay a character. Would you just shoot someone in the head at a
I wish to
populated
kill. I wish to kill.
Well,
Yes.
my thing is this.
Let 'em
my
go,
thing is
get their
this.
name, you
It's
get 'em
'cause
later, dude.
people need to learn. No, I'm saying like I'm not saying in terms of the role play of the game. I'm saying people need to learn that is a consequence, so they stop doing it.
You're not an admin. You shouldn't be teaching people that
Well,
lesson.
see, so
I
this is my
disagree.
only argument. This is my only
You
argument. to
disagree that you're not an admin?
Oh no, I disagree. I disagree. I disagree that we shouldn't shoot them if they do it. If you put a gun to someone's head and you say I will shoot you if you leave, and they leave, you should shoot them.
My problem is
I agree with that.
you get like all these fucking spiral situations like what happened last night with X when you guys executed that guy in the car who rolled up and was talking shit. Obviously that guy's NVL. Okay, obviously it's fucking cringe. But what becomes cringe is the whole situation after that, because you decided that you should just blow his fucking brains out. And you're like, why am I getting pulled over? And no one on the cop force knows what just went down. And they won't know what went down until after everything gets sorted out in the cells. And then people are in OOC. Oh, can we just like roll this back? I don't know what happened. Okay.
It really is a lot better for RP if you just let them go
Just
and then
kidnap
just
them.
report them.
Yeah, like
You
like
know?
because then the onus is on people.
It
like
gets
us.
too messy when
It
you
gets
shoot
really
them and then
fucking messy.
escalate that
Just
into
use
shooting
your
the police.
use your judgment. Okay, if this
Really,
guy
'cause-
yells you out in the hills, fucking blow his brains out. But if it's in the middle of the city, don't be surprised when the cops roll around the corner.
So
'cause they
here's the
fucking
only
patrol.
argument for that. In my personal experience, there you get it. I think actually Penta is a perfect person to say, because it actually happens to him an extraordinary
Perfect
amount of
person, Penta,
times
that's right.
in 2.0. Like
Mhm.
I feel like there is a lot more NVL that happens than a lot of people actually acknowledge. And I said it at the very beginning of this, is that cops have to deal with it an extraordinary amount, where, you know, there's 8 of you aiming guns at me. I'm not going to fucking stop
Yeah, I
driving.
NVL'd twice today,
But
so I totally get that.
but what I'm saying is like, on whenever you had Jordan Steele after you weren't a cop anymore, and you guys were doing all of that fucking Ricky shit, and
The
people were
Ricky.
literally just NVLing against you guys every other day.
NVL is no
For
value
me
life
personally,
when
I'm
you
just
run
gonna be
away from a
blunt,
gun
very honest.
on a non-cop
I've only ever
character.
reported 2 people in my entire time in no pixel, and I hate reporting
Why?
people.
Why?
I just dislike it personally. I would rather, if something like that happens, I have to go with the same thing as what Blastoise was saying. If you fucking NVL
That
against
doesn't
me,
teach anyone a
I
lesson.
don't know how to report people. How do you report
On the
people?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that either.
On the forum.
On the forum? I gotta go on a forum? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
me-
that's
me
draw
and
the
my
line.
son don't know what the fuck to even do
My
here.
thing,
So,
my
like,
thing is
what are
that
we gonna
if
do?
you're gonna role play a hard ass gangster criminal who's doing bank jobs, who's fucking got a meth lab going, be smart about it. Doesn't matter what they say to you.
Now that
If
I
you're gonna
Okay,
execute them in the
I don't
middle
like
of the
that. I don't
city,
like that Moon
you're
Moon is
gonna get
calling me
rolled
out.
up
This
on.
is out of
My
character,
thought
and
process
he's
is like,
it's
it's
Moon,
like
unacceptable.
a lot of the
You're
crims.
describing Clean Boys, not CG.
I think a lot
yeah,
of the
this is
crims-
unacceptable.
Fuckers
Sorry.
ever, like, of course.
I
A
have
lot
an,
of crims
What would a
assume that
smart
you guys
gangster-
are just
what would a smart
NPCs
gangster
and you
do?
guys don't have brains.
I have an important
We're
question.
not smart gangsters. We're chain
Oh
gang.
my
You
God,
think we
you're
role
bank
play as
robbers? You're fucking bank robbers.
Whoa,
Do you
bro.
know what? Moon Moon, you
But
missed this
again,
earlier. Do you
I
know
have a
what?
very important
Nino
question.
and
Look,
all of them talk about how to clean their money. Do you know what? I get into the city and Romney's like,
So
oh, can we
important.
buy this laptop with money from the fucking gallery? We're not smart criminals. We
That's
are
what made-
just criminals.
That's what made-
Please.
okay, well then, when the cops roll up on you because you blew someone's brains out the Alta Street Apartments, don't ask them for a reset. That's all I'm
well,
saying.
so
Okay,
this,
No, I think
hold on,
that's
hold on,
fair.
hold on, hold on.
I have
Everyone's
a
hating- no,
very
listen,
important
listen.
question.
Go ahead, Raider. Go ahead, Raider.
Is it not cringe for cops to bait people into shooting them as well? Like, for example, yesterday, I'll be honest, right? Yeah, maybe we should have shot a guy. Maybe it was dumb to do it. But is it not dumb for a cop to stand in front of a car knowing they're going to get hit, repeatedly go in front of that car, get hit, like tapped, and then start shooting, like, instantly?
No,
Is that not, like,
that-
cringe
no,
as well?
that's, no, that's funny.
well, again,
Yeah, that's
What?
funny, not cringe.
That's
What?
pretty
But
cringe, to
again,
be
I-
honest.
that-
He's strong. 100% he's strong.
I
dude. He's
have a
strong.
very important question.
I don't think that like trying to tase someone out of a car that just executed a person is cringe. No.
I need to know something.
He didn't actually.
I need to know something.
Well, that's
Yes,
what
basically.
we. No, I'm sorry. So
This
that's
is very important to me.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looked like to us when we rolled up and he
Drama
has a gun
boys,
on a
drama
person who was
boys.
just shot that I heard.
Yeah.
I have a
what I'm
very
saying.
important question.
What's your question, Spaceball? Go ahead.
Which one of you would like your name written on my forehead?
Oh my fucking
I
god.
want your ass cheek.
Yo, related
But-
question.
That's
How
better than
many
the
of you
tattoo that
guys-
was on your forehead. Thank
How
God
many
you got
of
that
y'all-
removed.
Related question. How many
What
of
do you say,
y'all
buddy?
have experienced degen hours?
Me.
You know
Dude,
why?
I
You know
love
why
it.
it's called degen hours?
I fucking love
Yeah.
late night no pixel, dude.
I did a subathon, and it was when the server was getting DDoS. And there was literally only 12 of us able to connect to the server. We all rolled around on a fucking like the thing you can hang off the side of. We're literally trying to rescue people because like no one could connect anymore. Essentially, we had everyone on the server just rolling around for like 6 fucking hours until someone finally restarted it, dude.
Degen hours is a trip. It's just shots fired to this guy robbed me to 3 more shots fired at like.
So it's just a bunch of people.
The
grinding,
reason
right?
the reason
True.
I
Lot of
bring it
grinders,
up
yeah.
the reason I bring it up is the degen hours was coined after the fact that you run into a lot of NVLers, and as a
A lot
criminal,
of new people. Yeah.
a lot of new people, right? And a lot of players don't necessarily know the rules, right? And some are learning, and yeah, they should read it, et cetera, et cetera. And but as a criminal, if you do run into an NVLer, they can seriously control your RP irrespective of whether a gun is placed to their head. And it does present a scenario, right? Where does your character just look the other way and let this guy walk off, or do you blast him? It's definitely a tough decision to make in those
No, that's not a tough
uh,
decision.
My favorite part about
well,
DJ
You
Hour.
blast them.
it's
It's like
I listen.
Someone
remember
told
I will
me you
blast
blast
them.
them.
I will
Remember
blast them
SCG?
99% of the time. Let's be real. Listen.
CG had a
Pegasus
problem at one point.
has killed a lot of people.
Yeah,
all right.
I know.
Yeah,
Pegasus-
it escalates the situation though. I mean, it's
But
one of those
I think
things
cops
where
are understanding
hold
though
on,
when
let
they
me just finish
respond.
my thought. The problem is that even though our characters are doing like we would blast them, right? But on the other side of the RP, when the cops arrive, we can't tell them to be like, "Yo, you got to chill." Like we just dealt with this.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? Like, because
so
their
there
RP
was
needs to continue as well.
there
right.
was a situation
I agree with that
where
actually.
Absolutely.
yeah, there was a situation where I think you guys had robbed a bank or something like that, like Chain Gang. And there was a dude that pulled up and that was just fucking punching Kevin with a gun, and he's like
yeah.
he was actively involved in this
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
shootout.
Wow.
And that's when I was like, I ordered Cornwood to just fucking shoot that guy because he ran in he ran in 4 to 5 different
That shit was
times.
funny as
It-
fuck, to be honest.
yeah, and I was just I literally
That
just
whole
told
situation,
Cornwood.
I run into like fucking crackheads like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we murdered
It started
someone.
with Scuff. Fucking, I
we-
think Randy got launched in the air.
Yeah.
And then this guy came out of nowhere and just started beating the shit out of you, Kevin. Like
Yeah.
that
we
whole
murdered these
situation was
we murdered these
fucking
2 new
weird.
people, and we found them after they had like pocket wiped Meow Fury on one of the employees of the Roosters Rest, and we looked all around the server. We found them, and we murdered them. And I think it was like Dan that responded to it, and they had
fucking criminal.
they had done a 911. Yeah, they had done like a 911 anonymous call for themselves, and it was obvious that they were new, right? So they called it on themselves by saying like, we were just murdered on a 911 like local call.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening is like he responded and he was like, "Oh, it's a prank call," and he walked away. So like I think that from the cop side goes a long way in continuing the RP when it's like, I mean, you know,
Yeah, but sometimes we're wrong. Like I just had a whole fucking case thrown out because 2 people that aren't admins decided a rule break happened when in reality it didn't. So it's not, I mean, I understand what you guys are saying and it makes sense, but the issue is, I mean, if you're not an admin, don't do admin shit.
Coyle literally tells us not to do that
Yeah,
shit.
so
Yeah, it's been broadcast like 3 times.
yeah, so basically, if something in VL happens or scuff situation happens, like us as cops, we're supposed to continue as
should.
normal.
We
Yeah,
should.
I
And
think
then
you
after
should-
that, like if admins need to step in, they step in. But we should not bring it into our own
Yeah.
hands. to fix the
Everything can be reversed, you know.
Yeah, but
yeah.
regards to
Yeah.
what, like, so in regards to what it's like, so you notice that, like, in one of our getaways, Chang will have his, he had his bike all fucked up and scuffed into a thing, right? And Sab took it upon himself not to, go with normal cop duties and give him the opportunity to kind of reset. So you're saying, like, the normal thing would be just to go about normal way and arrest us and then see if we get something done
I think
about it?
stuff like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
I
a
got
little
yelled at for
more-
that by
I
Simon.
would,
I got
now,
yelled
I
at.
would argue
Oh,
that
no
stuff like
shit.
that is a little more like that's a little more black and white, where it's like he obviously saw that this bike is glitched into the ground. That makes more sense to me.
Wait,
But a
why did you
situation-
get
wait, you got yelled at for that, Sab?
I
You,
got
you
yelled
did.
at.
You've done that to me.
I was-
You revived me one time when I got fucking when a car fell on me out of
Every
nowhere.
time yes, every time I dealt with a scuff situation and try to fix it in
Yeah,
character,
yeah,
I got yelled at. I got DM'd by admin saying, "Do not do that shit again."
Oh, well,
Yeah.
What the
there you go.
fuck?
So you're
That's
supposed to go. You're supposed to do your due diligence and just handle the situation. They handle all the back end afterward, I guess, huh?
Well, I'm
Exactly.
gonna say this. I mean, I was told that I was power gaming for towing vehicles in wrongfully parked locations. So
that was like first 2 days of 3.0, by the way. Guys.
yeah, but what I'm
So
saying
long
is
ago.
where again, I feel like someone like Sab, who's been in the server for so fucking long and is what he is on a cop, should be able to make that decision on whether this is fucked or not. I feel like that should.
I mean, the
be...
situation happened with shots and Flippy, right? With the mech in his apartments.
You know,
I wanna-
and I'll tell you, Hutch. People think Crims have the worst on the server. People think it's cops. It's fucking tow truck drivers.
They're the worst, bro.
I will
They're
say
the worst.
firsthand, tow truck drivers, they
Bro.
get shit from everyone. They get robbed, dude. Tow truck
Bro,
drivers.
I said it.
I
said
pull
it.
them over
Bro,
every time.
I'm
Bro,
making
I
bank
said
right
it.
now.
I mean,
on
some
my
of them
phone.
are dicks though, dude. Like I literally fucking stopped my car outside the apartment for 1 second. I ran in, ran back out. This motherfucker was trying to tow my car. I'm like, bro, it's still running.
You know why? Is
Hassan,
because people
have you
want
ever
that
had
shit.
have you ever had your car towed in real life?
Yes, I have actually.
They are.
They are dicks, but like no one is like towing a fucking running car in 3 seconds in real life.
They
You know?
are. Yes, they fucking are. Yes,
Only
they
like
are.
dropping the wheel and they
where
can pull
you're
that
at.
shit.
Yeah, yes, they are.
I got booted. I got booted in New York in a matter of like 3 minutes. Like I literally stopped at a Starbucks.
Okay, but we're in a driveway too.
It's
Like it's not
that's
like
just as
I
risky
hear
as
you.
stealing a car to a bank robbery. You know what I'm saying? Is like if like you're gonna try to like tow my car right in front of my face, like I feel like I pull my gun on you right there. You know?
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Like if I was a big dick swinging
do it in
criminal
front
in
of your
real
face.
life,
They
I would
won't wait till
absolutely
you
do
go in the
that.
apartment.
Sure,
They'll
I
do it
mean,
right in
yeah,
front of
that's
your
fine.
face.
I have a question for some of the cop our peers here, because we talked about it a little bit earlier. What about some of the bank heists that involve interesting methods? So the first one I do want to ask about, what did you guys think about the flu? Because I know that
first.
Moon, I actually want to hear your take. Because I'll just briefly say, I wasn't in that heist, but from my perspective and like from CG's perspective, I thought it was fucking hilarious as an idea. And I honestly didn't think it was a bad thing because I thought it was like a one-off, like silly thing that wouldn't work.
Normally, if we think anything would be power game,
But what is
we
this?
we would never utilize it like that. I think once the whole chain gang, once the plan was decided between all of us, nobody had even thought about it because I think what we were thinking was the percentage chance of it actually working was so.
We thought we were gonna lose regardless, no matter what.
Did you guys know you're getting ambushed?
No, we didn't.
By the way,
That's
that
why I
play was
started
sick.
shooting right
But
away. 'Cause I was like, "Oh shit, we're fucked."
If those guys aren't in front of you, I get fluted, I get mollied, I'm dead. Right?
Yeah, that was the plan.
That was the plan.
But I have no chance of moving my character because I'm being forced to dance.
No, you could have been.
No,
caught.
I got fluted in a fight when I was fighting shots. So you can cancel it. I mean,
So I could stop moving my
Are you
character.
okay with
Yeah.
it though? Like, do you think
Hold
it's
on,
fine?
hold on.
It's a one-time deal.
Let me say, now that I understand the mechanic, obviously I know I could type /EC and then I'm good, right? And at the time it was mildly tilting, and then like I fucking thought about it, and I was like, man, I really don't want to report this guy over this shit, and I didn't, and I was just like, you know what, whatever, it's fine.
We were just trying to have, it was supposed to be a fun heist, really.
Okay,
You guys gotta realize though. You realize that you as CG, you guys like develop metas. You know this, right?
True.
Like everyone, if you guys did that just that one time and it worked, we would see it all the fucking.
Oh no, I'm fluting
time.
motherfuckers all the time now.
People.
I thought the flutes were just like not even like a common thing. I thought it was just something.
The idea,
it's like a
common
spawned
item.
It's a spawned item.
So the premise behind of what they did, if I can try and make everyone understand, is that in No Pixel, it's a revolving fucking door. It's different, but it's a revolving door. Please, free passage, no spike strips, get in a chase, get caught, lose them. That's what it is. Always, like it's gonna happen every single time. I
Fun
think
setups aren't
what
always
the
gonna go.
boys,
You know?
exactly. I think what they were trying to do was, and I'm playing, obviously the devil's advocate for them, is they were trying to do something that has never been seen before, and that was different. From your perspective, you walk in, you're taking the RP situation as serious as you can. You get fluted, you get mollied, you're like, what the fuck just happened? This is fucking weird. But from our perspective, we're trying to do something to where you're walking into a situation and you're experiencing something you've never even thought was gonna fucking happen.
It's a situation that has been a problem on every single roleplay server I've ever been a part of. It's just different styles of roleplay that clash sometimes.
That's a good way of putting it.
That's all it is.
What I was about to say
But
is, I want you guys look, man.
Fluting is when you play Frank's flute, names like specialty item, and you uncontrollably start dancing.
Rated when we would do bank jobs and shit, or like the fucking power plant and stuff, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I was always pushing for, let's be the most efficient, no fancy plan. Like, let's just get in, get out as fast as we can, as hard as we can. Fuck the cops. I don't give a shit what they want.
This is like a
blah,
cute
blah,
little
blah.
thing.
And, I was lucky enough to go on some of the creative plans that Kevin came up with.
That's how I got beat up. That's how I got, it happened to me in the fight.
Speaking currently now in present day,
but it doesn't
from
really,
my perspective,
it doesn't really
I
matter.
want you guys to go as hard as you can. I don't give a shit If you are doing a creative plan, I really would prefer that you were playing to survive and win, as though you were playing a character that was trying to
Like
not
I
get
got
shot.
fluted. I
Or
didn't give
like,
a shit.
and I'm not saying that you guys don't do that. Okay, let me preface that. But I want to get the impression that you are doing every single fucking thing that you can to get out of there. That there is no like creative, not creative, but like like the flu situation. I just don't want to. I don't want it to feel like I'm being strung along to like it's fucking awesome.
You don't like to be led on.
No, I'm having a hard time expressing myself because I have a lot of respect literally for everyone in this call right now, and I don't want to disrespect anyone by saying that I do not respect the time and effort you guys put into having creative bank plans. But at the end of the day, I want to feel like I'm getting fucked hard by you. Okay,
Nice.
and sometimes it doesn't feel like that. If you guys are
I think the counterpoint.
Isn't the counterpoint to that is like we want the same like with the cops, right? We want like 14 you motherfuckers to show up.
And we're gonna give that.
At that point, it's on giving us like, for example, because the alternative to that is the bike meta. Okay. And I don't give a shit if it's the bike meta. I don't give a shit. And if that's what you guys have to do to get away, then keep doing it until we
find a solution.
Make moves in character to find a solution to those.
Wait a second.
I love
pause
that.
really quick,
Yeah.
everybody. Can you explain what you mean by what did you say? The bike meta?
We've been going
I think we all know the bike meta.
Wait,
Okay,
Rami
I
did it
honestly
during a
have no idea what we're
Polito
talking about.
chase?
Every job has a motorcycle.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. See, I personally have
Or was
never
it
used
because of the Moon Moon situation? Yeah. Oh, that was after a Polito chase?
Just to be clear, we don't mean all of your jobs.
That feels
we
bad.
mean
I didn't realize.
all jobs.
Yeah,
Because they probably could have fucking owned them just by using guns.
Even CG does bikes, but apparently all the other groups.
You know what I mean?
Can I comment on what you said, Moon?
I mean, it's up to the admins.
I just want to say, if you guys feel like you ever have to do like bike jobs to get away or anything like that, just fucking do it. I don't give a shit, bro. I want you guys to fucking win, and I want you to own us hard as fuck until we can adapt.
But so me and Kay are gonna have different perspectives on this. I want to hear Kay's first. I think we actually disagree.
All right, so how Mumu said he likes when we're fucking him hard like from the back, like he likes to get fucked hard. You know that?
Yeah.
You know, like us going hard pretty much.
Feels good.
For me, sometimes it's like mag dump season type shit where we just fucking go all out type shit.
Yeah.
But not to that extent where we're just blasting people aimlessly.
Yo.
But for me, it's enjoyable. I get the feeling of enjoyment of how you get enjoyment from that when I make a plan where it's like creative and it's just like there's no way this fucking works and it works. That's
love
when I'm
that
like,
shit.
Yeah, like I'm with Kay on this because it's like I like this stuff that is. I mean, it's GTA. It's not fully real life. There's something theatrical, like almost like Hollywood about it, right? And that's why, like, when we do a plan that involves like something like ridiculous, like we run into Tequila La and there's like 20 people dressed like us. I know that CG did this back in the day, and then all of those people run out of the fucking Tequila La, and you don't know who the fuck it is. Like, is that like the optimum criminal play? No, but does it make for a good YouTube video? Yes. And at the end of the day, like we're trying to entertain people, right? Like there's a huge.
Here's the question. Here's the question. Are you like, if that YouTube video that you're uploading to your channel, are you having POVs from our streams like leading up into that thing? Like, is it a 50-50 thing, or are we going to be like kind of like the butt of the joke
Side
for your
question,
creative plan?
do you role play for content or do you role play for like immersion and role play?
I think there's a balance of it, right? Like I think when you look at what NoPixel is and the entirety of how the server is built, it's not entirely built for pure immersion.
Wait, I thought roleplay was about winning.
Yeah, I mean, like
what the fuck?
A lot of it is built. A lot of it is built literally for like content and theatrics. I mean, there's a reason why when we did like a bike getaway, I had all the boys dress in the fucking Tron outfits, and I had fucking like cyberpunk Tron music playing while we tried to do a getaway, right? Because it's like it's theatrical, right? It's like I don't need to be like fucking wearing all black outfits all the time and just be super sweaty to try and always get the win, right? I want things to be theatrical. I want it to be an experience.
For who?
Sometimes though. Yeah, for who?
For viewers.
At the end of the day, I think the best content that gets made is when it's not for the viewers and it's for you and me.
Yep.
I think
agree
good role play
100%.
is the content.
I literally, I have one simple fucking goal. If I make you guys laugh, I'm like, I did it. It's done. Because if I made you guys laugh, I'm gonna make all my fucking viewers laugh too.
Someone said in my stream yesterday, like, fuck it, you're here to entertain us. And I'm like, nah, I'm here to role play. You guys are just watching.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I just want to entertain you guys.
Everybody, that's what I like about the server. It's got a little spice from everything, so it's like
Yeah, yeah.
That's what makes it
yeah,
really
I
unique, right?
agree.
True.
Mm.
I
my
agree with
viewers
that.
who are used to see me race or doing bank
This
jobs and
motherfucker's
stuff
like a
that,
real
it gives
RP
a huge
purist,
amount of
bro.
relief when I run into Mel and he does some stupid shit for the 5 minutes that he does it, and then we're on to do things. But it's like that little
IRP
spice.
for clips, straight up.
IRP. I'm kind of bummed out that I can't do a robbery with X now. That's my thing.
Okay,
Oh, wait, speaking of-
Catch them
speaking
outside
of-
of the apartments.
Seer, you know what this means. You know how hype our one heist is gonna be now. Oh
Dude,
my
Seer,
god,
you love being on all this stuff, don't you?
Seer
I
and
can't do anything about it.
You can do it around and
Big
fake
man.
clips all day.
Seer and I have been working on our X impressions. We were gonna do a heist with all of us dressed as X Games, and we're all gonna do it in character as X. So, yeah, get ready. For
Yeah,
that
we're
one.
all gonna dress up exactly like him and everything.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be even better now. No, but like so Pence, I get you guys. Like it's a balance between though. I don't think
For
it's
sure.
entirely immersion. I don't think it's entirely for content. There's a balance.
Mickey,
I disagree, man.
I feel like you genuinely enjoy doing the whole dress up thing, like because all right, they're saying they genuinely enjoy like the full on immersion, like the whole outfits things. I don't. Do you do that just for content, or would you enjoy that more than just doing black outfits?
Oh,
the
I no,
generic-
I absolutely love doing that.
Yeah,
I like
so it's
I
like
personally.
people do what they like to enjoy. It's not
themed
all
stuff is
about the
great.
viewers. Yeah,
I mean,
people
I
would
love
rather
themed
do
robberies.
that.
Themed
Yeah.
robberies are my
Yeah.
fucking favorite thing
People-
in negotiating with cops.
Yeah,
we
people who know
don't
their
we don't
way
really get a
around the
lot of
code
we don't get a lot of
store.
dongles, so or get a lot of laptops, so
Like,
we can't do themed robberies because the entire server crashes every time we do a robbery. So I don't know what that's like. I've never felt that side of things.
Penta, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you really want to do this as immersion and you want this to be fully immersive, like what it is,
Am I
then
doing
all
Don
of us
voice?
are going to be wearing
Fuck.
like fully black outfits when we do the
Oh, I
bank
don't go to
robberies.
bank robberies.
Well, but like let me play this out. We're gonna have someone else.
That's so
talk to us. We'll
embarrassing.
literally have the
Guys,
hostage
that's so
talkers, and we won't
embarrassing.
say anything.
That's so
and
embarrassing.
Whenever we get caught, and you guys ever pull us over for anything, we literally just want like the proper.
I don't know
immersive
who
place,
you
we never
guys
talk
is.
to the police.
I don't go to.
That's so
the
embarrassing.
issue
Oh, God.
is maintaining a level of consideration.
Plus
for
one
the
is
people who are
minus
playing on the
plus
server.
one in
That's
RP is
what our point
minus
was, and
1
that's
million
what
in
the
real
meme
life.
might
I think that'd be cool as shit if you made the hostages talk for you.
That
Like,
is
we're-
cool.
we-
it can be
Yeah,
cool.
you should do
Chain
that.
Gang
Wait a
might be
second,
like
guys.
a more
Wait a
goofy
second.
group,
Wait a second.
you know?
Go
Might
ahead.
be goof around group, you know what I'm saying? Chain Gang goofs around a little bit more on their bank heist, but likewise on the
And
other
there's nothing wrong with that.
spectrum, there's a group I'm sure that is fucking hard balls to the wall, blacked out, voice changers every single time because they don't want you to have even a little bit of sign of who they are in their real life, right? Or in their pixel real life.
Yeah,
And
and here's the thing: do you want us to never speak?
Let him finish,
Do you
let
want
him
us to never speak to the police? Because that's what actual immersion is.
No,
like in
I
real
think-
life,
I
you
think-
should never speak to the police.
I think
ever.
over time,
You're confusing immersion with real life. It's two different things.
Over time, as you spend more
Realism
time,
is not immersion.
As you spend more time rolling with people regularly, you're gonna get to a point where you just want to give them the RP that they want, and you'll just be a chameleon. You'll go, oh, this person rolling up to my job, they want a serious fucking like action movie negotiation.
Let me ask you something, Blastoise. Have you ever been completely immersed in a movie or a video game and it's very obviously fiction?
Yes.
There you go. It's two different things. Realism and immersion are not the same thing.
Yeah, but I think that was my whole point: is that GTA, the world of GTA, is not a real world, and that's
Right.
why us doing.
I'm not
bank-
saying realistic. I said immersion.
You can get
Right, and
immersed
that's-
into a
that's what I'm saying.
goofy world
That's what
as
I'm
well.
saying.
though.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
absolutely.
not a
That's what I'm saying.
specific
The
style that
immersion of
promotes
GTA
immersion.
involves Hollywood-esque kind of crazy heists and over-the-top stuff. It is by its nature over the top, and that's why I'm saying like a lot of
Not
like
always.
not
Well,
always.
I mean,
Sometimes
I
it's
go to
serious and
like
dark.
movie, like some of these movies where stuff will happen, and you're like, that would never fucking happen in real life. But in the movie, you're so like you're talking about
Yeah.
immersed in it.
Yeah.
You're like, that was fucking sick. But reality-wise, it would never fucking happen.
Right.
Bro, this shit's like
Yeah, but
Last
it's
Action
also the
Hero, bro.
difference.
It's just a bunch of fucking different movies colliding together, bro, and everybody
Yeah.
protagonist.
Then again, it's also the
Yep.
difference in immersion between Fast and Furious 1 and Fast and Furious 9.
That's
You might not be as
exactly
immersed
what
in
I was
Fast and
talking
Furious
about.
9 as you are in Fast and Furious
Well,
1, you know?
one is
Bad
obviously
shit.
better though.
I sound like a dog just barked.
That was my that was my done. That
It's
was my
minus one. I'm no longer immersed.
At the end of the day, I think someone said it best. Ultimately, I try to be like considerate and like cognizant of what you guys want to do and try to do. And like I'm down to be like the set piece for that 100%.
think
I
all
love
of us-
when I love when
and
groups
I-
do new plans, man. I
and
love that shit.
I love all of you, no matter what happens. And like, if I get heated and I say some shit, I just want you to know that I respect all of you 100%. And
Yeah,
Give me a kiss.
I
Give me a
think
kiss.
all of us here. I think all of us here are guilty of one thing, and I don't care who
Being
you are. or if
bad
you
as
deny
fuck,
it.
boy.
The reality is all of us, because we are all putting in and I bring it back to baseball, right? And I know you guys fucking fuck baseball, but I bring it back to baseball where it's like, man, whenever I'm in the locker
Bro,
room,
do you think anyone watching knows sports?
when I'm in the locker room with the same fucking people every single day, I'm going to wake up one day and want to fucking beat the shit out of somebody. It's going to
No
happen.
matter how much you
But it's
love
the
them.
same thing.
Yeah.
It's the
Why?
same
Are you
thing
a
with
lesbian?
people. It's the
I
same thing
mean-
with No Pixel. Every single day we are together for 12 to 15 hours, and some of
Yeah.
us 28 hours. We're gonna want to beat the shit out
Or
of each other
24.
at some point. But
Are you
all
this
of us
reserved
are
in
guilty,
groups
and instead
IRL?
of in
Fuck
that
no.
moment where we're
But
like, "What the fuck
it's a
is this
15
idiot
it's a
doing?"
20-person
Instead of just
Discord
shutting our
call.
fucking mouths
I'm a
and like, let's try
the
and
only part of
understand what the
astrology
fuck
that I
they're
believe
doing.
in is that I'm
We
a
go,
Leo and I love to be
man,
the center of the
You know what-
conversation,
you know
but I
what
don't really
really
give a shit
helped
right
with
now.
that?
What am I going to talk about?
That hasn't been a thing in like a year and a half. Conventions.
Yeah.
The
Bro,
voice
I
chat.
have
Oh, like,
I
that's
don't want to
what
be a
meet
fucking
people.
asshole
I have
and be like,
hated some of
"Ugh,
the
let me
fucking
everyone
guts in
hear my
RP.
point."
And then I
And then
get
met 'em.
wasted with them at a
Yeah.
convention, and we go.
Yeah.
Everyone
till,
needs
like,
to
4
hear
a.m.,
my
And I'm
point.
like, this guy's all right, and I've never hated him again.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
It's
like
just
I was like that with Space Boy. Now I
Yeah.
live with him.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
less.
I
It's
think
less
at
that he
the end of
doesn't
the
hate
day-
me and more that he tolerates me.
Oh,
which I
sorry,
don't
my
care
leg
about,
is
as long as he
shaking.
pays rent.
Day, whenever shit happens, it isn't like anything any of us have ever streamed before. Whenever shit happens, it's more of like,
Yeah, I mean,
you have
sometimes
to
we lose
sit
our shit and
back.
we say things we don't mean. Like
Yeah.
Hutch
And I
the other
think-
day got really mad that he lost a race, and he said a local ran out in front of him. But I watched the clip back, and he just fucking runs into the local and fucking moves.
Man,
Gotta
fuck.
find something to blame, dude.
I mean, honestly,
You're
without
right though, Hutch. You are right.
without conventions,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like even some like even the last few hours, I've appreciated just like getting to hear the perspectives of like the PD, like you guys
Yeah,
talking
man.
out of
Turns out it
character.
helps.
This
I
whole thing has been sick
Yeah.
actually.
I think it's important, especially as a viewer, to watch every perspective as well. Like 100%. Don't just take
Agreed.
the one side. Go PD, go Crim, alternate. So you get like before getting mad and typing some angry shit online somewhere, dude. Like you can get some scope. That's
Bro,
all.
Honestly,
as
I'm entirely on board with that. If I show up on your favorite streamer stream, for the love of God, please watch me.
That's why I try to educate people. I try to
Jesus.
educate
Bro.
people when they come over because a lot of times people don't know what the fuck cops are doing and they think we're
But
just
you
there
also
to
don't
fuck
know
people.
shit. You know, too, Mac. You're pretty dumb, so.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I agree with that one.
Keep going with the OP methods, all right, man? All right. Fucking were you helicopters? Did you get your license to get getaways?
I did, yes.
Oh shit!
All right, I got a hot take.
I gotta go.
I
Everybody.
got a fucking hot take. Do not leave for this one. Do not leave, Moon Moon. God damn it.
Rip.
God damn it. I wanted to hear his fucking take on this. Okay, listen. I partially feel like, and this is something that I've been dealing with on my own stream, trying to figure it out because I have a lot of normie fans who are not a part of, the No Pixel world. I wasn't around for 2.0. I never participated in it. And one of the things I hear from a lot of people is that it's really hard to get into if you're doing like slow burn role play like the Clean Boys do, which I love personally and I really enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
So
I like interacting with you guys on Wrangler a lot.
yeah. Well, what I was thinking, what I've realized for a lot of the people that are in my community and in my audience is like some of them like it and they move on to other streamers. They get to, they show love to other streamers. It's great. But other people are just like, oh no, fuck that. Like I want immediate, like I want someone to play like Grand Theft Auto Online lobby in a role play server, which is part of the reason why I think, a lot of people gravitate towards XQC's content because he's just in a lot of instances, and I'm being honest, sorry, this is just the truth. He's playing like it's Grand Theft Auto lobby, Grand Theft Auto Online lobby with a bunch of like very well acting NPCs that are really lifelike. Okay, so and that's kind of fucked up for all of the other people.
Well,
but
like
there's
it's
also the
Westworld,
positive
like
side.
It's a big Westworld for him.
Yeah, but it's also there's a positive side to it because a lot of the people that actually do end up doing jobs with him and stuff like that get a lot of love and it's life changing, and I totally recognize that, and I think that's part of the reason why I understand why admins are they play they treat him with kitty gloves for the most part. I just don't know how to incorporate a lot of those people into a lot of those fans that just want that kind of content into trying to comprehend what it's like to learn the rules and just get involved more in role play in general.
I mean,
Like there's
anything
like
else?
I like how do I deal with a 14-year-old who's like most RP is boring, he's fun to watch.
Time,
Like
and people will find other people.
Don't-
Just like I mean,
yeah.
dude, the RP is a fucking. It's a big old circle
make,
jerk. Like
make the content you want.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
so
I do.
that's there's
Oh, well, there
something
you
to be
go. You did
said
it then.
for like like that high octane, high velocity shitlording. Like that's what I love to do because it's just so fucking fun for me. I don't have it in me to do what you guys do with like the long form, slow burn storytelling. My attention span
Yeah, if you don't wanna do it,
can't
you don't
handle
do
it. And I look at that and I'm like, that's fucking role play. What I do is I'm just trying to make comedy. You know what I mean? I look at like that slow burn, long form, serious organized crime story shit is like straight fucking role play.
I
And
like
the
doing
role
both,
play,
man.
the role
I do
play
both.
diehards and pure, yeah, they absolutely both have value for sure.
Yeah,
And some
people love
people,
that.
some people can fucking do it all.
I'll
Yeah.
go on Wrangler and I'll just do like a fucking month-long investigation. Well, normally a week before it gets retconned, but I'll do that. And then I'll hop on mic and be like, yo, let's get a bomb right now.
Yeah,
and blow
dude,
up.
doing both,
Let's
bro,
do
doing
that
both
shit
are
today.
doing both of those are so satisfying. Like it's really, really
you blow off
satisfying
smoke, man. Yeah.
doing slow burn RP. It's very, very, very satisfying, that slow progress, and then it's fun
Yeah.
switching characters and just be like, shut your bitch
I'm gonna
ass,
be honest,
up.
I legitimately think most people's issue with RP would be solved if they had multiple characters.
Dude,
I've
I agree with that.
I think different perspectives is huge.
I've got a my main character Eddie is in a slow burn arc, right? I do I mean I do pretty fun stuff like racing day to day, but the overall picture is like trying to, build this big underground scene. Even if I'm caught once, it can bring an end to all of it, right? But then I have other characters like Igor, which is just a completely dumb
Igor is so
I've
funny.
never once seen a person who had only had one, just one character, and then talk about making a second one and doing it, regretting it. It's always better.
Taking some time off of
Ashley,
Mel.
for example, she was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking Fiona, this shit. She's in my channel. I was like, you just
Bro,
make another character.
and
Then.
in
Did,
some
and
cases,
it's great, and it's
people
it's so
find
good,
success.
man.
People find success that they
That
never
always
thought they would
happens.
have.
Your second character is always better than whatever. Your next character is always better. It just
Bro,
always is.
I never expected to make Condescendo, and Condescendo's a hit right now.
Yeah, you're fucking killing
Condescendo
it.
is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people always fuck with me, man, because obviously in 2 years I've permaed basically 2 characters at the blink of an eye that no one expected me to actually perma the characters, and both times, like
you
I
came
have
up better,
had,
yeah?
I've loved it.
Yeah.
Like it sucks. Don't get me wrong, permaing fucking blows fucking cock.
It's hard to let go.
You perma your character, you invest yourself in that character, and it fucking sucks. But then after 2 weeks, you build back up. You fucking get in with someone you've
man.
never met before, or a cool group, not better group, but a cool group, and
Just
then you build out,
Yeah.
and then it's literally like you're playing. It's like you're in the server for the first time, and it's day one. And it's
absolutely, man.
Everything's brand new, and no one remembers who you are. I went from getting perma'd by CG to being in CG. I went from being one of the most hated to now one of the, what I'd like to think, it gets along with everybody.
No,
One
I
of the
hate you.
ugliest characters.
And the
I
ugliest
fucking-
character. Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I
Fuck you guys. How about that?
You have 2 eyes.
That is true.
I like-
And I gained an eyeball.
True.
You know, my favorite character though that I miss is Deadeye's Poppy. Deadeye's Grandpoppy is my favorite. Is my absolute favorite character. Oh, there's a race going on. Well, I'm not going to go to it, but I'll let everyone else know. Thank you.
Yeah, it was it's and I agree with the standpoint of I feel like everyone should be able, kind of like, I'll use us for example, like with Kevin, with Randy, with Rami, them having those cop characters to where you get burnt out on Crim, you can jump over, play a cop, see the other side of it, realize fuck this, go back on criminal and burn the place to the ground. You know what I mean? Like,
it's true, man.
Those 2 weeks on Pat when I didn't play Mel at all, I came back like a fucking house on fire. And I was just fucking killing people
Also,
and getting in chases. It
It
builds
really
up.
helps with I'll get the 9s and be in prison for a week on mic, and it's just like, well,
Hey,
I have
whatever.
5 other characters.
Yeah.
You know
A
what I
lot
mean?
with,
It
like
helps
to deal
me
with
out a
like
lot.
the downtime and like
Yes,
just look at things less like take it less to heart, almost like if something happened.
Hey, listen, I would love to fucking when Charles goes to prison for 400 months to have a fucking cop
We want a
character.
cop
I just
character.
don't want to do. I just don't want to
man.
invest into another Civ, and because it's like I think of it as like I'd rather invest this time on someone that I've spent so much time on, that I've created all these friendships on, and I feel like I'd have to recreate that on a Civ. I'd rather recreate a different perspective and a different a completely different relationship with the same people from a different like a cop characters. I don't know.
And again,
cop
this
would be a lot
brings
of
back
fun.
the
And
premise. This brings back the premise. Is I personally, and I used to hate when people use this term, but you know, now I'm going to use it because I've been around longer. I personally think that if someone has been in the server for 2-3 years and they have seen everything that you could possibly see on a criminal character and they want to be a police officer, I don't think that they should have to go through the things like the 6-8 month DOC process.
Oh,
If they
God, DOC is
Agreed,
terrible.
man.
Yeah,
Agreed.
DOC is awful.
and I was talking about this earlier, Penta. I was DOC for 6 months, and I was told I couldn't be a cop because I did ass meth in the fucking shower with Bo Vice.
You know, I would rather it be a situation where we pooled our potential cadets from, you know, you just go to the PD and apply, but something like no nonviolent crime.